Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much and welcome to our 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is our 5th annual summer music recital. The difference this time that this is our very first virtual music recital. First time for everything, right? With that being said, I just like to thank all of the students for their crash course in adjusting. Some of them have become production artists with video taping and recording themselves for this performance. Some of you have just mentioned that the visuals are a little bit grainy, and I'm sorry about that. We've been having a hard time with internet connection. So as we proceed, if the sound quality in the video is still not quality, what I will definitely do, I just made up my mind to do this. We'll put this together as a video reel for you to, again, enjoy on your own at home. Your students have really worked very hard, and I want to make sure that they are represented well through the presentation. So again, thank you, students, for really fighting through the challenges that come with a worldwide pandemic. You will be all the stronger and a better generation than we will ever have been because of it. So thank you for that. Parents, thank you so much for enduring whatever late night recordings your students may have been doing or the countless hours of practicing they have been, because you are the true MVP for pushing your young musician along the way. And then I'd also like to thank my family. They're kind of standing around listening in for tolerating me as I've been giving lessons and been unavailable sometimes trying to put things together. So with that being said, please forgive me if I'm stumbling and bumbling around with some of these videos and links. It's a bit new to be managing audio tech and hosting at the same time. But you know what? When you get lemons, what do? We make lemonade, right? And let me add that as we are going through these presentations, I would love for you all, if you choose to keep your camera on in between and after performances, I'd love to see you clapping away and giving a round of applause. They don't get to feel your energy as you would if this were live. So let's try to simulate that as much as we can. So without further ado, our first presentation is going to be Michaela Dunstan doing When Love is Kind. All right, let's give a round of applause for Michaela. Yay! All right, I think I'm getting the hang of this. See what happens. We have a lot of image reels and things flying all over the place. All right, so next on our roster and our program for today is going to be a presentation by Melissa Robertson. She's going to be performing for you a Mexican traditional piece entitled La Bamba. Some of you remember this from the movie La Bamba. So let's go ahead and let's give a round of applause for Melissa Robertson and her presentation of La Bamba. Yay! A round of applause for Melissa Robertson. Okay, so as we continue on with our presentations next, we're going to have another presentation by Michaela Dunstan. This one was a little unorthodox again because we're not used to having to perform virtually like this. And again, I say, and I absolutely mean, our students are going to be a well-off, better generation than we will have ever been for all of the adjusting and preparation they've been able to do in the midst of all of this. So this one is a presentation that I did virtually with Michaela. This is Duet in F major. Let's give a round of applause for Michaela as she returns to the screen.
Way to go, Michaela. Awesome.
All right. Again, I love that we're able to have so many loved ones who might not have normally been able to get in to this. And so this is exciting for me and an adventure all in the same breath. Okay. So next up, we're going to have a presentation by Katie Cottingham. She is presenting Le Cygne, which is French for the swan. Yay, let's give a round of applause
Awesome.
for Katie Cottingham. So next in our presentation is going to be a duet from sisters, and you'll see again Katie Cottingham and Julia Cottingham. They're going to be performing Tempo de Polacca. All right, let's have a round of applause for Julia and Katie.
Awesome.
Before Layla performs her duet that I have performed with her, we're going to show a solo piece performed by Layla, and this is entitled Second Minuet de l'Ancien. All right, so as I cue this video, let's give a round of applause for Layla Sermon.
Woo-hoo! Team Layla! Woo, 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 woo.
love you all. You have no clue. Awesome. Thank you again so much for participating. And to be honest, as we're going through this, hearing you all shout from your living rooms warms my heart. So thank you so much for this. So with that being said, I think we have Layla Sermon performing a duet with me. Again, another unorthodox method of performance approach, simply because I'm not there with her to do it.
Yeah, that girl is good.
Wonderful job, Layla. All right. Next, we're going to have, actually, Julia Cottingham. Are you ready? If you need me to move to the next performance, just let me know, but let's go for it. There you go. Hi, Julia. All right. Are you ready to try this? All right, but I need you to unmute your microphone, doll. All right, so go ahead and, well, I guess I'll introduce your piece. I think you are doing a study number 7 by Garibaldi. So go ahead and begin whenever you are ready. Wonderful job, Julia. Thank you for your presentation. As we move forward with the program, we're going to have another selection by Layla Sermon. She's going to be performing Scherzino. Let's give a round of applause for Layla as she returns to the virtual stage.
You go, girl.
I love you all. Good job. Wonderful job, Layla. All right. So far, so good. We're going to move forward in our program. The next performance we're going to have is going to be a piece performed by Julia Cottingham. This piece is entitled Syrinx. All right, let's give a wonderful round of applause for Julia Cottingham. Okay, so this next presentation is by one of my graduating, or at this point graduated, seniors, Madison Watley. She is headed off to college, and last weekend she hosted her senior recital. And so we are going to play an excerpt from that performance, the last piece that she performed, which was Sonata in Flute for piano by Robert Muchinsky. We're going to go ahead and present that to you at this time. Let's go ahead and give a warm round of applause again for Madison Watley. All right, let's give a round of applause for Madison Watley. Again, our graduate for this year, for 2020. I'll continue moving forward with the presentation as we begin to wrap up for today. Again, I wanted to just thank, can't avoid that now, can we? Do you hear the phone ringing in the background? All right, with that being said, I'm gonna share some closing remarks. I really want to thank these students who have persevered through, I don't even have words for what we're experiencing. If you would just unmute yourselves one more time and please just give them a round of applause.
Outstanding.
This virtual world does not do them justice at all. I wish you could be able to hear them live or hear what I hear when I'm with them one-on-one. I'm always amazed and floored by the level of commitment, their spirit of adventure, as they know I use that word a lot, adventure, meaning, I will sometimes present things to them that on paper is supposed to be beyond their skill set for whatever their age range or the amount of years they've been performing. And then I present it to them and they just kind of get it done like it's nothing. And I'm just like, oh, well, you're amazing. And I have this wonderful experience with every single one of them. So I'm just lucky and grateful that their families have allowed me and given me the privilege to instruct them. So I thank you, and I can't say it enough. Yeah, feel free to give a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you for what you have done with them. And Layla, you were phenomenal, outstanding. I'm so proud of you. And you know your grandfather's in heaven just shouting all over.
Team Layla is active and alive, and this is what it's about. You know, I want you to continue cheering them on. I don't know how they've endured through this, and I'm still in awe. They know there have been challenges with me, just, you know, with traveling and not being in my home to have access to all my equipment to really teach them to the level that I believe and know they deserve. And so they've been completely cooperative and flexible with me as well. So I'm grateful for that. Parents, again, thank you for pushing them, encouraging them, and then trusting me. I wanted to acknowledge the accompanists who have helped with these performances. They may not be visible now, but they are very present. One of the accompanists is Ms. Naoko Kawashima, a great colleague of mine who performed the accompaniments for works that were performed by Layla and Katie Cottingham. And then Ms. Jing Zhang, who was Madison's accompanist for her recital, but also has been an accompanist for Madison for most of her high school career. So there are multiple people who are involved in this process, and I wanted to make sure I at least acknowledged them. I'm trying to think, is there anyone else that I may have forgotten or missed? No, I think that's everyone. So as we continue to wrap up and close out this presentation, I'm going to conclude with a performance by me. And now I'm kind of like, well, my students are like pretty much better than me at this point. So now I'm a little bit scared to play my work, but we'll get it done. Again, thank you all for watching and presenting. And once we conclude, feel free to hang in. We can chat for a second. You know, normally we would do this in a live setting, and that's what we would do. For those of you who would love to see us perform live in the future, let me just say that we normally host this at Busboys and Poets, which is a restaurant and arts space in Hyattsville, Maryland. And they have great food and great entertainment. And so when we meet again, it will definitely be at Busboys and Poets. So if you're out of town, feel free to travel in for some good food as our students present their work to you. So without further ado, I'm going to present my performance. This concludes our 2020 Summer Music Recital, the virtual edition, the first ever, and hopefully the last one. We don't know, but we'll see what happens. I'm just, again, ecstatic that you've allowed me to work with your students, and that your students have persevered again through, I cannot overstate the barriers that they face, but they managed to still wow everyone. So another round of applause for everyone.
Outstanding at every level. At every level, outstanding.
Yay. Thank you so much. Normally I would tell everyone to eat and be merry. I don't know what to do next. How do we conclude this? Like, we have everyone here. Do any of the students, do you want to share something with your parents, loved ones? Do you want to share some kind words with the performers? No pressure, but you have the option to just unmute yourself and do so if you'd like.
I just want to thank all the parents, everybody who came out to support me, and everybody who came out to support all the students. I think it's really great.
Great job.
Layla.
Thank you, Layla. And Layla's family. All right, I see a lot of comments in the chat box. And let me reiterate, this virtual world does not do these students justice in any way, shape, or form. So I will go ahead and put together a video, just compilation of all the performances today so that you can hear it uninterrupted with better sound and again, uninterrupted. So again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Please stay safe, wear masks everywhere you go.
Yes, congratulations to everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Elisa.
Bye.